Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Hawks head coach Nate McMillan was drafted in the 80s, and he knows he's old school. But he says, quote, "One thing I've learned is you have to adapt to a new generation of players. Times have changed. The shouting, the yelling, the negativity, it just doesn't work anymore." Guys?
A more nuanced approach, Allie. Thank you. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep the composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And for Atlanta, and it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Maravich. Here's Mutombo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Teams first.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Atlanta, Dikembe Mutombo. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's Rodman.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Teams first.
Now here's Jordan. On the take. Nice move. And it's good. 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Fresh. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Picked his pocket. To the right side. Here's Fresh. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Back to Jordan. Can't connect from 14. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Here's Pippen. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Rose. And again, Chicago. Good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there. Very clear. They were super forward. Didn't with that mistake.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Here's Gilmore. From 12 feet. Mutombo with a rebound.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at Oklahoma City, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Now here's Rose. Coming off a 22-point game against Miami. Here's Rodman. 6 to shoot. From 17. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Pass to Wilkins. To the middle. Here's Fresh. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Chicago trailing here. Rose outside. Here's Rodman. That one's wide left. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Fresh. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket by Pippen.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Fresh misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Rose. It's tipped. Pass to Fresh. .46 seconds left in the first.
Chicago foul. Scottie Pippen. His first, team second. At the line for Atlanta, Fresh. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite its inconsistency from the field.
That's tipped. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires the three. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting. The Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Harper. It's deflected. Outside Young. Here's Fresh. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Hawks, Fresh.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 for the line that time. That does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 5, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming.
RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Derrick Rose, and it's Levine in at the 3. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he's Clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Rose outside. Here's Gilmore. Clock at 6. Poke loose. Horford with a steal. And there's the drive. And it's flushed out. A nice jam.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
On the wing, Levine. Rose outside. Here's Jordan. The Bulls with another miss. Hawks have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Fresh. He's got 11. Pass to Hagan. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! Just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Jordan with it. Now here's Levine. And again, another missed shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From deep. Fresh misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Fires in the triple. Jordan's got 5 points.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Jordan. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. He's got 7.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Fresh. The Hawks again cannot hit it. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's Jordan on the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Another assist. In the career of D. Rose.
Pass to Fresh. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Fresh. This one for 3. And no good. Now Jordan. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's Hagan, covered by Jordan. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Outside Levine. Back to Rose. That one rolls around and rims out. The Hawks leading. Here's Fresh. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Rose. Here's Gilmore. Horford covering. Here's Jordan. Rebound Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Levine. Can they get it? Offensive board. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
And the game plan they went through was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Inside. Here's Gilmore. And here's Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
On the court for Chicago. Pass to Rose, to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
To the left wing. Here's Mutombo. Here's Maravich. Pass to Mutombo. 4 on the clock. Count that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Armstrong. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rodman. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Timeout called. The Hawks.
Adjustments are part of every game, in every quarter of a game. Coach Cece here.
Yeah, big opportunity to group together and make sure.
Here's Fresh. Connects from downtown. 22 points for him.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Harper. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
That could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Here's Fresh. 22 points for him. Rodman with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Harper.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass runs up in the stands.
We got to see that one again. That block was all out. And the Hawks shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Fresh. From deep three-point range, buries it from 3.
And just totally relentless, wholly increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And for Chicago, here's Pippen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And for the Hawks, Fresh. Down low. Knocks it loose. Pass to Rose. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. That one rolls around and rims out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Fresh. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Jordan. Rose outside. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution, Joakim Noah, Charles Oakley.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Maravich. Here's Fresh. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Jordan high post. Got a hand on it. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Out left to the wing. For 3, Smith. Pass to Maravich. Another shot. Atlanta again missing. Well, the Bulls shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. And here's Jordan. Here's Oakley. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Mutombo. Maravich. Fresh. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 31 now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Fresh.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Team second. Shooting for Chicago, Ron Harper.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Maravich. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Fresh. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Teams first. At the line for your Hawks. Fresh. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Armstrong, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Maravich with the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's Ball with a 3. It doesn't go for him. So we see the Hawks taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.